Alright, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, and Shalom to all the Akim out there preaching this word in truth and sincerity. And this is basically a brief lesson on something I was meditating on about. I'm going to start off with the scripture right here in Sirach 5 and 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord and put not off from day to day. And that's really what you got a lot of guys doing right now, man. There it says to make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, but you got guys that claim to already have the knowledge and to have turned to the Lord, yet you still tarrying, man. You making tarrying, man. You basically BSing, because it says and putting out off from day to day, and that's what you got a lot of guys doing. You still steady putting off the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai from day to day. All right. Instead of doing things of the spirit, you rather do things of the flesh. All right, go BS, go do this, go do that, do everything basically, but serving the Lord, man. All right, because you putting it off, man. And if anything, you should be putting off things that you want to do. All right, per se that pertain to the things you enjoy to do. You should be putting that off, and first and foremost, doing spiritual things. All right, because all that's the scriptures say that you supposed to put the Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai before yourself, man. So anything else under that comes second, second to last, basically. All right. So you shouldn't be focused on doing everything else outside of serving Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. First and foremost, man, handle your spiritual business before you handle your worldly business or doing things in the world that's pleasing to you, man. Do things that's pleasing to the Father first, man. All right. And it says, for shall suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. And that's what's going to happen to you, man. All right. Suddenly that wrath of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Bashem Rakal Kodash is going to come upon you because you're in your security, man. You're secure. You're comfortable. All right. And it says in your security you're going to be destroyed. All right. Because you're getting complacent, man. Complacent at the level that you're at. Complacent in the things that you have to do. You may not have that many responsibilities, so called. All right. You're just complacent with your whole situation in general, man. All right. And I'm not talking about just worldly wise. I'm talking about spiritual, man. You complacent where you at in the spirit, man. You should always be striving to be more fervent in the spirit, man. You should never be to a point to where you're comfortable, where you're in your security, man. You shouldn't be secure where you at, man, because we ain't at the end. What are you secure about, man? What are you so positive about, man? If you're not doing what you need to do, all right. And even brothers that do be doing what they need to do, all right, from the apostles on down, you see they still strive to do even more. They always saying they should do more themselves, man. So how much more you, all right? And I'm speaking about myself as well, man. This is the type of mentality you gotta have, man. Mentality where you're never comfortable, where you always gotta do more. Having that mentality, all right. Even when you think you're doing good, man, you can do better. All right. It's never a point where you're doing good enough. You can always do more for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, but you got guys that's putting off from day to day, not doing anything really. All right. And that's sad, really. You have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. All right. While the rest of our people are just lost, and you out here putting off from serving the Lord when you actually you know what's coming, man. You know what's coming to this place. All right. You know the difference from right and wrong. Yet you're choosing to go down the wrong path, man. And that's why you see guys falling out because they're choosing to do wrong, man. You're putting off from day to day, man. All right. It's like the scriptures say. The Lord has set in front of us life and death, and our peoples are choosing the ways of death, man. Because you putting off the serving the Lord, man. It says it in the scriptures, man. In your security, you're gonna be destroyed, man. You're gonna take the spirit from you and just save you for the day of vengeance, man. All right. The next scripture I wanted to get is 2 Peter's 1:10. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. And that's what you're supposed to be doing, man. Instead of tarrying and making tarrying, man, putting it off from day to day, you're supposed to give diligence, man. When you're giving diligence, you staying busy in the spirit, man, staying fervent, all right? Not letting your hands be idle, man. Keeping your hand to the plow. Because if your hand's to the plow, you're supposed to be working, man. How are you gonna be idle if your hand is on the plow? All right. You gotta pay attention to what you're doing. Be zoned in what you're doing, man. All right. You can't just put that off from day to day, because that's you putting off your spiritual business from day to day. What happens, man? All right, your flame you're going out, man, more and more as the days go by, and then eventually your flames go out all the way, and you lose the spirit. That's what it is. All right. And it says, wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if you do these things, you shall never fall. And that's why a lot of guys are falling, man. Because you're not doing these things, man. You're not giving diligence to make your calling and election sure. All right. Because the scripture says that you should never fall. All right. And it's more than just doing your videos and going out and prophesying, man. All right. It's more to it than just doing that, man. Because you got guys that think you're just solid just because you do those things. Yet it's more to it than that, man. All right. It's a lot of uh, different qualities that a man of the Lord has, man. All right. And it's more than just looking good on camera, man. You gotta look good off camera. All right. In your day-to-day walk, how you conduct yourself. All right. How you conduct your business, balancing out your schedule. All right. Being temperate in all things. Because the man of the Lord, man, we're supposed to be the best, man. And how are you the best, man? Because you have this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and you're doing things and through the Spirit, man, and balancing everything out, not doing too much in one thing or too much of the other. All right, keeping our eyes single, man, focusing in on the prize, and giving diligence, man, which you don't have a lot of guys doing. Even if there are certain guys that are doing that and they're still not right, man, just in the spirit. All right, your spirit just not right, and that's just what it is. All right, really, you're not. The reason your spirit isn't right is because you're doing something that we don't know, we can't pinpoint what it is because we haven't seen you do it. We just know something's not right with you in the spirit. Only Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, about Shemrakal Kodash knows what you are doing or what you have done. All right. The next scripture I want to grab is 1 Corinthians 9:27. But I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway. And that's the last thing you should want, man. All these, you did all this work. You've been out there on videos, brothers and seen you all across the globe, and then here it comes that you end up being a castaway. You end up being a bug out, a traitor, a fallout. You know, a hypocrite. Because you basically once you fall out, you don't believe everything that you used to talk about no more. You slowly start waxing worse and worse, and then you just you know you deny everything that you used to believe in, man. That's really, and we seen that clear as day. The bug outs that was part of our camp that fell out, man. Or they denied everything that they believed, man, and they became a castaway, man. And they used to be preaching to others. Used to be out there telling everybody else to get right, to stop doing this, stop doing that. And the whole time they wasn't right. You know? Yeah, and it had to come to pass to fulfill the scripture, man. Alright? That's why you gotta keep your body under subjection, being in balance in things that you're doing, man. Being in the spirit, man. Because the flesh wars against the spirit. And the way you conquer the flesh is by being in the spirit, man. Because you don't want to be a castaway. Alright, that's why you gotta give all diligence, man. Not make any tarrying, alright? Don't put off from day to day doing your spiritual business, man. Because what happens when you got a physical job and if you keep calling out, say like, I don't feel like going into work today, I'm gonna call out. Next day come, I don't feel like going into work. You just went 3 times that week. The next week come, you call out 2 more days. Following week, you call out another day. You just keep calling out random days. They're gonna fire your ass, man. You're not diligent when showing up to work, so you get fired. How much more when you supposed to be doing the work, working for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man? Cause we not getting our rest to the kingdom, man. So we on the clock 24/7. All right. So you over here putting off from day to day, tarrying, man. The Lord's just gonna fire you, man. And how you get fired is by you getting destroyed, man. You're not just gonna get fired and everything be cool. Nah, man. Once you get fired from this job, man, you're gonna be destroyed. All right. Preserved for a special judgment. It's not gonna be no easy way out, man. All right. Yet you still have guys that don't take it seriously because you don't have that fear of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai on you. If you had that fear, you'll be doing what you need to do in the spirit, man. All right. And the next scripture I was going to grab is up in like 2 Corinthians 13:5. Examine yourselves whether you be in the faith. Prove your own selves. So you have to do this continually, and you have guys that's not doing this, man. The apostles always say this, that we're our own worst critic. So you should be constantly thinking about points where you could correct yourself and go be more on point, man. More in the spirit. Yes, you have guys that, don't even critique themselves, man. You just tell yourself that it's okay what you're doing, man. You're cool with being stagnant. You don't want to push yourself, so to speak, man. And that's the wrong mind frame to be having. You should always be examining yourself, saying, I can go harder, I can do this, I can do that more. Never getting to a point where you're saying, I'm cool, I'm good, I'm doing enough. Man, you gotta constantly examine yourselves, man, whether you're in the faith, man, and how you improve your own selves, man. Proving how are you in the faith? Am I showing my diligence? Am I making my videos? Am I prophesying? Am I trying to be in the spirit? Being around brothers in the spirit? All right. Reading, studying, doing all these different things to prove yourself, whether you are in the faith, man. All right. And it says, know ye not your own selves, because you know yourself better than anyone, man. The next brother, he knows you only so much, but you know yourself more than anybody, man. You know what you like, what you don't like. You know everything about yourself down to the T. That's why you gotta examine yourself, man, and don't lie to yourself, man. Be real with yourself. Don't sit there and tell yourself that you're cool where you at. If you know damn well that if you seen another person doing it or another brother doing it, same stuff that you doing, and you see that they can go harder, when you tell them, hey man, you can go harder in the spirit, or you should be doing more. So don't you shouldn't be telling yourself that you're cool, man. You should be telling yourself the same thing, like I can go harder, man. You out there telling other brothers what they need to do or work on this and that, man. You gotta examine yourself, man. Know what you need to work on first and foremost before you talk about anything else that somebody else need to work on. All right. And continuing on, how that Yahweh Shai is in you, except you be reprobates, man, and that's right. Because the only reprobates you lacking discernment, man. And you lack discernment if you can't just examine it whether you're in your faith or not, man, or if you think you are and you're not. You lack discernment. You lack discernment and you're a reprobate, man. So you always gotta constantly examine yourself, man. Don't make no tarrying, all right? Giving all diligence, man, because this is all we have, and the day of Jacob's trouble is coming near, man, and the future near you, man. All right, not the next generation and this generation, man. And you see guys falling out, man. That's the time. That's the time to really. All the time is the time to tighten up. Yet that's the times where you should really be like. That should make you want to be more serious than anything. At least I would think so. You know. I can't speak for everyone because obviously you got guys that don't feel that way because they're still BSing, putting off from day to day. All right. But I just wanted to make that quick video though. I was meditating on that because there's a lot of brothers that still, well, you're not a brother really, if you don't get right. But you got a lot of guys that's tarrying, man, putting off from day to day, man. And if you playing, man, the Lord just gonna destroy you, man. Take the spirit off of you because you BSing basically. You ain't giving all diligence, man. You giving no diligence because you tarrying, man, putting off from day to day. All right. If you know damn well if you call out your job every day, every week, you will get fired. So why are you bullshitting with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man? Acting like you ain't got to work when you know you damn well you got work to do. All right, the labor is plenteous, man. All right, but the laborers are few because there's not too many people that's willing to put in that work. But you'll work all the goddamn day for the so-called white man. All right, but you ain't willing to do the same effort for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And if you had that mentality, man, you're really just a piece of shit. And that's why you're going to end up falling out if you do have that mentality. All right. But with that, I'm going to give all praises again to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Qudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, and Shalom to the Akim out there preaching his word, true sincerity. Shalom.